Alright guys, just back with another quick little review. Well, it's not going to be so much a review because there's plenty on YouTube already. Just basically tell you what I think about this new Avengers version of Thor. So we'll start off with what we get with him, which to be honest it isn't a lot. You get 2 fists, you get 2 open palms. The hands are all done really well with the veining and paint apps are good on them. And you get 2 hands to hold Mjolnir. And then you get a left, the same as the left, what's on him at the moment. Right, what's on him at the moment, sorry. And then you get the one left to hold the hammer in like a slightly different angle. And then you obviously get the Tesseract container type thing. I'm not sure what the proper name is for this, but it's basically at the end of the film where him and Loki hold it, and it zaps him back to Asgard. It's really nice actually, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. Nice gold and sort of briny paint on the ends. The Tesseract is sort of loose, it will sort of spin inside. It's on like 2 little poles. Obviously the one major complaint is the Tesseract is a lot smaller than the Tesseracts we've got with Nick Fury and Red Skull. I'm not sure if it's movie accurate how it was, if it was smaller in the film when it was in this or not, but that's what Hot Toys are giving us anyway. But it's nice, it looks nice. So nice if you want to do the pose with Loki when he eventually arrives. And then obviously you get his hammer, Mjolnir, which I don't really class as an accessory because you can't really get Thor without his hammer. But the head's exactly the same as the last Thor. The handle is sculpted differently, it's sculpted a lot nicer, a lot better, it looks a lot more, it is all plastic but it looks a lot more sort of like a leather wrap type thing on it. And it's got this different sort of hilt and the faux leather strap on the end of them. Yeah, exactly the same as the last one. Die cast, I think. So right, let's get on to the man himself. Oh, you obviously get his stand as well, and you get 2 wrist pegs, but I've left them in the box. So if you have a quick look at his box, same as all the others. Just a picture of him, Avengers there with the. This time he's got the hammer logo on the side for Thor, obviously, and you get Thor on the top, the same. And then you just get his clamshells inside. Excuse me. So we'll start off with his head sculpt. Banging head sculpt, a lot better than the last one. Looks a lot more like Chris Hemsworth. The hair is a lot, 100 times better. It's nice and soft, pliable at the bottoms. You can still rotate his head. The cape, I think the cape is this exactly the same. Same material, same way it's been pleated and sort of folded in the middle. The only difference is it doesn't come off him this time. The last one you had to put it on yourself, but this one is fully attached into his armour plate in here, so you can't take it off. The armour plate in, sorry about the glare on there guys, but the armour plating's done a lot nicer. Sort of a solid piece on the front, but it's got like more softer pliable pieces around the sides. You can get a bit more movement, and then these pieces are a lot more softer as well, so you can get a bit more waist movement out of him. The trousers are a lot nicer, they're not thin and horrible like the last ones were. Stitched really well. His boots are a lot nicer as well. Fully sculpted down to the ankle, then it's a separate part for the bottom of the boot, so you can get articulation. A lot tighter pegs as well. The last Thor I had, he wouldn't stand on his own without a stand because his joints were so weak in the ankle. And then obviously the other major difference is the chainmail type armour on his arms. Feels a lot thicker, and it's obviously you can see a lot more definition through his muscles underneath it would be like. I'd say the articulation is about the same as the last one. It's a touch thicker material, but it doesn't really hinder it any more than the last one did. Excuse me guys. And then his gauntlets are a lot nicer. You got this is a plastic plate in on here. Got nice detail on it. You got 3 straps holding it on, and then this red piece is cloth now, whereas it was fully sculpted on the last Thor. So it does look a lot nicer. Gives it a lot more real looking effect as well. The only problem with them is the hands can be an absolute bitch to change, because these gauntlets come down quite far, and you can't really get them any farther up because you're going to risk snapping these straps. So what you've got to do is make sure the peg is in the hand first, and then push the peg into the arm. Because if you try and leave the peg in the arm and then put the hand on the peg, it just wouldn't have it. So I had to get a pair of needle nose pliers, pull the peg out of the arm, put it in the hand first, and then get him in there. So you can have a quick look at his hair. You see these bits are like fully sculpted as well. They come down over the side of his head and his ear. Just looks 100 times better. Painted a lot better as well. Nice golden blondie look. And as I said, the head sculpt is not even in the same league as the last one. The last one does look toyish compared to this one. Yeah, so final thoughts guys. If you've got the last Thor, I just packed the last Thor away, put him away. I just kept his helmet out just in case I want to pose his helmet with this one. And this one's took its place. Easily a much better figure, 100% better. So if he's on the fence, if you can get him for a reasonable price, I'd pick him up. Alright, so thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.